Alright, so it is May 18th and we are going to be planting some tomatoes today. We've got an 18-foot row here, which is going to be about 6 plants for us. We do not grow these by seed. We don't really have proper lighting indoors to get seeds started, so we just buy plants. And we don't really like tomatoes all that much, so we're just getting a couple so we can do some sauce with them. You can see here we've got about 4 feet between the next row, which is actually potatoes here, just starting to sprout through, and where the tomatoes are going to be, because the tomato plants can get pretty large. So what we've done here is we've got some leaf compost in mounds, which is where the tomato plants are going to be planted. They're not going to be in mounds. That's where we have them spaced so that we can see how far and where the plants ought to be planted. Alright, so we're just going to incorporate some of this leaf compost into the soil. If you don't have any leaf compost, it's not really a big deal. We just add it because we have it. It's cheap. It's like a piece of pottery. You want to dig a hole around 3 inches deep by 5 inches wide, something like that. And here's how the plants come. We're going to break up the roots a little bit. I think it helps get them established. You don't want to cover up too much of the stem. We maybe cover about a ½ inch above where it was in the actual planter. Okay, so tomato plants, they need support as they grow, which they don't necessarily need to be supported initially, but I find it much easier just to get these supports in place right at the beginning. That way I don't forget and I'm not late in doing it. Also, as most vegetables, they need plenty of water early on, especially to get established and throughout the season. So make sure you keep them watered.